Hello and welcome to Bricking It. And we're taking a look at the January 2024 releases for LEGO Harry Potter. So first up we're going to take a look at the Ford Anglia, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. If you bought Privet Drive or the Whomping Willow, you've pretty much got this set already. So let's move on. Next up is the buildable Hedwig. Looks like the Creator 3-in-1 owl that we got last year or earlier this year. Nice enough build, fun. I like the suitcase. Nice printed tiles with the history of magic and the family portrait. Wand box. I mean, it's fine. I won't be buying it. I don't see much MOC potential with it. But it's a nice enough little set. Nothing much to say about that one. Let's move on to the juicy ones. So the first one that I'm interested in is the boathouse. Not really because I want to buy it, although it is nice to see another Dean Thomas with the new skin colour that LEGO's been working with recently. Nice to get him in unsorted robes. Neville in unsorted robes, although that's a figure you can make out of existing parts. I like McGonagall's student list. That's quite interesting. And the build itself is, well, it's fine. The thing that really interests me, if we just have a look on the side of the box here, it looks like we get some new Hogwarts Castle branding. So this is showing us that there is a new system for Hogwarts Castle. So all the future sets are going to be this style of branding. By the look of things, green roofs are over. That's green roofs done now. The flavour and the modular castle is done. We're moving back to more of a play set. You can just have a look here at the bottom of this module. We've got a couple of clips here. It's going to be how we attach it to other parts of the castle. You can also see at the bottom there, collectible portraits are now going to be a new thing, and that's something I am really interested in, always after new portraits for my Hogwarts. The boats are nothing particularly special. I'm not super enamoured with the build. The minifigs are all something we've seen before. A fair to middling set, lifted up by a couple of the printed parts, namely those collectible tiles and McGonagall's list of students, which I'll definitely be incorporating into a sorting ceremony scene. Let's look at the next one. So next up is the owlery, and first things first, there's lots of owls. There's a new tiny grey owl and a nice big flying dark red owl. Cho and Harry in casual clothes and Filch again. First appearance in the Harry Potter theme of those new fern elements, making up some of those trees around the outside. Definite playset vibes from this. We're not in the modular castle style anymore. Definitely back to that playset style. From the outside it looks quite nice, but it's just a two-sided build on the outside. I think if I do incorporate this into my castle, then it'll just be for the style of the thing. You can see we've got some owls we've seen before. We've got the brown, the dark tan and the Hedwig flying owl. As you can see again, grey roofs, snow capped. So I don't know if we're going for a snowy look to Hogwarts this time. We've got snow on the ground, or if they're just making it because that scene was in the snow. Got some nice details on the inside, but it really is just a very small corner build. Got one of those collectible portraits though, so that's something, I suppose. Next up is the Forbidden Forest. Really not particularly special set for me. The forest elements don't match ones we've had previously, so it's quite nice. It's quite a spooky vibe. Got those glow-in-the-dark lantern and mushroom caps, and I think there's even a glow-in-the-dark spider in there. It looks quite fun. I mean, if you haven't got any of these creatures, it's a chance to get them. Obviously, probably a cheaper way to get Buckbeak. I haven't got a white hippogriff, so that might be a nice addition. Obviously, we've got a Pixie in there, a bat, and the baby Thestral makes another appearance. I'm not sure about the colours. It does give a forest at night time kind of vibe. Don't know why we've got Ron and Hermione though. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Don't remember them ever going into the woods unaccompanied, especially not with Buckbeak. Especially not in their year one uniforms. Okay, yeah, this is making less and less sense to me as I go along. As we can see, these can all be clipped together to make a kind of little grove or dell. It gives us a sort of a little play set, but not really. Hoping this will be a pocket money set, although the inclusion of those large moulded creatures probably means it won't be. But yeah, probably a pass for me on this one. And so on to probably my favourite of the wave, Hagrid's Hut. So we get 2 new animal moulds in this one. We get Fang finally after all these years. I'm not a huge fan of the mould, if I'm honest, but it's nice to have a Fang. And a brand new Norbert. Looks nice in that olive green. I think it's a really nice mould. Spread wing creature. I doubt it's original. I'm sure it's been used in another set. I'm sure Ninjago have just done a load of dragon stuff. But more importantly, a brand new Hagrid mould. So we've got something other than one of his overcoats. This is great. So it's just a single module hut this time. We're just really going back to that Philosopher's Stone vibe of just the single cell hut. See, we've got Malfoy there, the Golden Trio in their casual clothes, and as we can see, the hut opens up and we've got a bit of a playset interior. This is great for me. It appears to be 16 by 16 when it's all closed up, so it's perfect for one of my hidden scenes. I love Hagrid's lazy boy. See him on his recliner. Malfoy poking his nose through the window. 2 of the collectible portraits in this one as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Overall, a bit of a hit and miss wave for me. I'm interested to see where this new castle branding takes us, how it ends up going. It looks like we're moving back to more of a playset style than the modular build castle. All of my stuff is modular, so really sets from now on are just going to be parts packs for me and a way to collect the new minifigures. It's very difficult with a thing like Harry Potter where you are sort of confined mainly to one castle style, and once you've got it in one style, adding more stuff is going to be difficult, because I collect for the way things look and the way they feel rather than as a completist. I don't really want to be mixing and matching styles, and I really like my modular style. It reads like a comic book to me. You've got lots of windows you can look into and each panel tells a different story. The play sets are great, and I'm sure it'll bring new blood into the theme, and all of those new minifigures, well, all of them, some of those new minifigures look like fun. Apparently this is going to be a January release, which is new for us Harry Potter fans. We usually have to wait till March, but it looks like we've got something to spend our Christmas money on in the new year. So save all those Lego vouchers you're bound to get for Christmas. You can spend them up on the new wave of stuff. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with a regular build video and some changes of scene fairly soon. But for now, thanks for watching and bye bye.